Hey, what's up guys? Dorian here from HD Muscle, and I'm really excited to be introducing our newest HD Muscle athlete to you, Quinton. I consider him like sort of part of the family. For the last 2 years, it's been, myself, Noah, Antoine, Cody, Quinton. So to have him a part, it sort of completes like the family. We spend a lot of time together. We all train together on a daily basis. It just didn't feel complete, without Quinton.
They taste amazing. And I know that Dorian and Noah put a lot into it to make sure that the quality is incredible. So, and also they're my good friends. So it's cool that I get to like work with them and support them. Mm-hmm. The Pre-HD Ultra Sour Gummies.
Mm-hmm. Any second favorites?
Carb HD, any flavor, even unflavored.
Okay.
like when I started competing, like the first time.
Yeah, when you did your first show. When did it start?
About 5 years ago.
Okay.
I did 2 regionals, provincials. Back then there was a provincial show, and then nationals, so 4. Yeah, I was natural. I competed. This is when the CBBF was still running things in Canada. Like I competed at the natural nationals, and I turned pro there.
Quinton, I was actually just scrolling through Instagram, through the feed, and somehow he just like sort of popped up. So I just started looking at his profile, and I saw he was from Canada. And I think maybe at that time you might even have a natural athlete or something. So I was like, oh, this guy looks like pretty crazy for being, natural. And I think he just competed, so he was posting like some pictures from his show. And I actually like commented on one of his photos, just like critiquing his posing. Mm-hmm. He wrote back, and so I obviously remembered him because he looked really, really impressive, and he was natural. And like 2 weeks later, we were at the Fouad Abiad's show, and I was with Antoine, and he saw Quinton, and he was like, "Oh, who is that guy? It looks crazy. It looks like he's got a lot of potential." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I just came across him on Instagram. He's actually a natural pro. He got his pro card." And so Antoine called him over, and we just started chit-chatting. And then 2 weeks later, I think we scheduled a workout at Good Life. And the rest is history. So basically, it's going to be 2 years in May when we, officially met. And then we started working out together. And then I started coaching Quinton because he was going to make his pro debut, in the IFBB. So we started working together in May, and it was a full year, right? We did like a couple off seasons. Yeah. And then his pro debut.
Yeah, it was almost like a year after the pro debut was a year after we met.
Yeah.
Well, actually last week.
May, you were like what, 240 pounds?
In May, I think I was like probably 250 something. I can't remember exactly, but the most I got up to that year, right at the end of that year, was about 300. Then this year, I got up to 316.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, Quinton's really easy to work with. He's super chill. He doesn't complain. He doesn't, he's easy going. He follows directions and he works hard. So it's always, great working with athletes that are, just follow direction, do the work.
With HD, and probably with like a little bit more muscle, like a bit more like upper pecs, like wider lats, big arms, better calves. I could go on for a while, but I like the momentum that we have. I like everything that we have going on here, the gym, Pure Muscle and Fitness. Mm-hmm. So like I see myself here, placing well in the Olympia at that time. And right now we're kind of just like Dorian gave me a plan. Like he increased like my carbohydrates, and I have 2 cheat meals a week. So it's I'm just pretty much maintaining like where I am. I'm still pretty lean. I'm not like going like full on, like I'm not on prep anymore, I guess. So right now I guess I'm just
just more of a maintenance phase until we get more confirmation on what shows are actually going to be running. I'm going to keep him in striking distance, so if he's maintains 6 to 8 week out condition, we're going to sort of drop the hammer when we get confirmation on what shows are going to be happening this season. Quinton, as far as an athlete goes, I think he's probably one of the most genetically gifted bodybuilders that I've worked with. So if Quinton can continue to put in the work and stay consistent, I truly believe that he can be one of the best bodybuilders in the world, and I think he could win the Olympia. So if you know, he can stay healthy and stay consistent, I think the sky's the limit for Quinton.
There's many things that I like about HD supplements. For one, I get to work closely with some of my good friends, and I work, like Dorian's obviously my coach. So there's been a lot of things over the years, like different like vitamins or supplements that I would need to take. So I have to get like an array of things. So it's cool because now he's taken like a lot of those methods, it's combined them into like supplements, for example, like Vita HD. Like now I could just use Vita HD instead of getting like a lot of different things from the health store. One thing that I like especially is that they've put a lot of emphasis on the quality of the product. So I know that a lot has went into it, and in turn a lot's going to come out of using like, great products. I decided to move to Burlington so I could bodybuild full time, and what better way to do that than with people that have experience and that are doing the damn thing, right? Because Antoine, Dorian, Cody, Noah, like when I first started training them, they were kicking my ass. They still do, but there was just like a completely different level of like training that I wasn't getting when I lived in Markham. So I moved down here so I can like get ahead, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And where did you stay?
Oh, where I stayed. Dorian, him and Noah helped me out when I first started, when I first moved to Burlington, and I was staying in like his old apartment. It was in Lowville, like countryside, and I stayed in this spot. I call it the Tree House. It was like a small little like apartment. Fat French guy used to live there. Can't remember his name.
Starts with
Antonio. Yeah, and then just sprouted like a flower since.
It's funny because I remember the first time when we went to Worlds and did chest, and we were working out. It was me, you, Noah, I think Cody, and remember he was doing chest with us, and like we were doing incline dumbbells, and like we were going heavy, and he was like 100s. And I was like, this guy fucking serious? And I remember thinking like, am I always gonna like? I thought in my head like, to fast forward, like, is he gonna be kicking our ass in like a year from now, or you know what I mean? Because we were smoking him, and then like, no, you were like, you're the 100s. I remember you were like, and you got like the 7th rep, and I was like, what? And then a year later, he's just blowing us all away.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's anything that you want, any sort of content that you want to see from me, then comment it. All right, goodbye.